Oh, there's a bunch in there. Alright everybody, so I just got this GQF 1550 digital hatcher. I'm going to open it up, check out what we got, and then kind of talk about it for a little bit, and we'll put some eggs in here tonight. So I got some eggs that are ready to hatch, so perfect time to do it. Here's the trays. Set this to the side and we'll put those together later. Has instructions on the top on how to get this out of here. I'm just going to cut the box and pull it out that way. There's lots of different ways you can do it. You can just lift it out here if you want, but I'm just going to cut the box on the edges here and walk it right out. Good place to set it up in the corner here. For now, there's a film on this glass that says to remove. You just got to peel it off. It's green. So this is just a support bar you got to remove. It says on there a little sticker. It says remove. This is just for shipping. So we'll just grab a screwdriver and take these off. Again, the support bars here, just so the box doesn't implode on itself, it has pressure on the side. All right. So that's out of there. Okay, so it comes with some feet here I forgot about. You gotta put these on the bottom. They just peel and stick so that your incubator isn't resting on the ground. Comes with a water reservoir. This is just the manual water reservoir. I recommend getting a bucket, and I have one, and we'll install that today. It's a separate purchase. Here's your power cord. We're gonna plug this in a second, but first we're gonna put these peel and sticks on. Show you how to do that real quick. Comes with a couple wicks. It comes with hatching tray locks. So we're going to go ahead and hook those up later too. But let's go ahead and put these on real quick and be done with that. Alright. Peel, stick. They make caster ones you can do. They have little casters on here so you can wheel this thing around. I think that's a good idea, but for me it's not really necessary. These things aren't that heavy, I can just pick them up. Alright, so we're going to put them right here on the ends. Right, just find your spot where you want them. Just press down pretty hard. So I'm just going to flip this over. And we're going to plug it in. It's just basically like a computer cord. Plug it into your wall. Turn it on. It's going to run through a little start up there. Set temp 100 degrees. It's going to start increasing up to the 100 degrees. It'll tell you when it's there. I know it's hard to see, but I'll show you guys a little close up later. Warmer, cooler, manual, auto. So This is for an automatic turner. This is never going to work here because there's no turner in here. This is basically the same control center as they are for, here, let me show you. So let me get a close-up for this for you guys. You see how this is a 3258 digital command center? Well, the actual, this is just a hatcher, but it uses the same controls on a hatcher that it does on an incubator, and I'll show you. Same control. Same control. See? Alright, this is the water reservoir it comes with your wicks. We're not going to use this because this is a manual one. You can use it, but basically you just pour water in it and then put your wicks in, 1 or 2 depending on your humidity level, and you add water as needed to this pan. With the one I have, looks like this, and it has a cord here, and this goes on the outside to a bucket, a water reservoir that comes down in here. This is a float valve, comes up and lets in. Once it's floating, it stops water from coming in. Water comes in, water stops. In, stops. Very easy. We're going to use this because it's just much more convenient and easier to use. Let's check out these hatching trays and how they go together. It looks like there's not a up or down, it's just they're all the same. You just kind of set them in there like this. Yep. It's got these little nipples right here that they go into each other to line them up. And you take these hatching tray locks, and you just pop them on there. Easy, just like that. It makes it to where it can go either way. Yeah, these are reversible and whatnot. It's pretty good. I like it. All right, so I'm going to let this heat up. I'm going to install the water reservoir and show you guys that. And then after that, we're going to grab some eggs out of the incubator. And we're going to put in here, and we're going to let them hatch out. We're going to put it in here, and I'll show you guys how to do this. Very simple. So we're going to pop this little knob out right here, this cover. We're going to take this one off right here and replace it so it looks good. This thing right here is what I'm talking about. Okay? Put that one back there. Alright, now we're going to take this and just slide it in here and feed this to the hole. And it'll set in there just like so. Comes out the side. Let's grab the water reservoir and we'll set it up top. The water reservoir looks like, all you gotta do is hook it up like this, quick connect, and then disconnect. Okay, you see some water in there now. You see the float valve. It's working. Water stopped. Just going to go ahead and shut this, and then we're going to check the temperature. And as long as it's 100 or close to it, we're putting some chickens in here. Some eggs. All right, it's at 83, so I'm going to let it go a little bit. I'm going to get this thing set up for our humidity. We want our humidity to be around 60. So right now it's at 20. I'm going to put one of these pads in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and check these vents and see if I need to close any of them or not. Got our pad, the one it came with. I'm going to put it in the back one just in case we need to add a second one. So right now we're just adding one. I've been doing this a while, so I kind of know how it should be set up to get the right the humidity. So one pad should be enough. And we might have to close this up, but probably not. This should be a good setup right here. I did have to put this secondary plug in to get it up to 60%. It's still rising, so but it's time to throw them in there. It's day 18. We're gonna go ahead and just pull these guys out, put them in those little trays, throw them in the hatchery. It comes with 8 of these, so you can make 4 trays. We're gonna go ahead and use all of them just to make it easier for the chicks to hatch. So I got a bunch of Easter eggs over here. All these were crossed over with a, it's hard to see them, I'll throw them in here. All these ones I'm putting in here now were crossed over with a blue layer or a green layer, which is gonna result in a bunch of Easter eggers. These guys will lay blue and green, brown eggs, all kinds of stuff, but pretty colors. Maybe 54 eggs each. We go ahead and put the tops on. Put the little locks in there. Got the next one. Again, these guys are all Easter eggers. The father, the roosters, were going to be Americanas, Ermine Americanas, or cream leg bars, crested cream leg bars. All right, so let's go ahead and set this off to the side, and we're going to grab the other eggs. I really like these trays. I think that they're really sturdy, and they're all plastic and all one piece, so they're interchangeable. And I think that they're going to be easy to clean. That's the best part about them, is that these things they just look easy to deal with. So gonna definitely be happy about that when it comes time for cleaning. Another reason I got the hatcher was so that I don't have to clean out my incubators as much. Your incubators get really dirty because you're hatching in there, and well, if you don't have a hatcher, you're hatching in there. And what's gonna happen is it's all that down and dander and down that's coming off those chicks is gonna get up in your fans and then push it all around and clog up your fans. So you're constantly cleaning these things. So it's better just to have to clean one versus clean 3 all the time. I still clean them, just not as often. All right, so that's about equal. I didn't actually count, but that's similar numbers. Gonna go ahead and put these lids on there. We're gonna toss these guys in the hatcher. Hopefully we got a good hatch out of this. So we'll do the top 2 shelves with the Easter eggers, and the bottom shelves will be the Moranas. Weird. Those don't really want to go in there. There we go. Huh. Oh, I see. Alright, looks like there's room for another tray if we needed to hash out even more. I'm going to put that tray that came with it under there just to collect any droppings that might fall down. At least I won't have to clean out the incubator, the bottom of the incubator, I'll just have to clean out the tray. All right, we'll see you guys in 3 days. All right, it's day 21. Let's see if this thing works. A ton of shells down here, so it's kind of cool. We're gonna take there's a lot of fuzz in here, so. Oh man, look at all that. Pull one tray at a time and. Well, there's a bunch in there. Some eggs that didn't hatch, which that's common. This little guy's stuck in there. Let's pull him out and see if he's fine. Yeah, he's still beating in there. You see him moving? So we're just gonna pop him out of the shell real quick, help him out. We're gonna put him back in there though. Let him get out the rest of his way. All these guys look a little fluffed up, and these are gonna be our Easter eggers. Looking pretty good. Let me pop out one of the Morans and we'll take a look at those guys. All right, so this is the bottom one, and you can see there's a bunch of shells on top. So we definitely want to put some mats in here. Probably just use liners for your cupboards. Here's some Morans. Ooh, look at all that. Got a bunch of blues and a bunch of blacks in here. I'd say this is a success. It's doing pretty good. I'm not going to pull out all these chicks right now for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and put them all in my brooder. Check on them, make sure they're doing good. But I think it's a great purchase. I'll put a link in the description where you can get one. NicholsCounty.com if you want to buy chicks or eggs.